Hello and welcome to Wolf-N-Shorty Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Conbrov Real Starlight Night Vision Dash Camera. It is a 1080p camera. So far it's actually one of the only true 1080p's that I've found. It has a 170 degree wide angle lens. It's a little more narrow than some of them we've had, but it gives good video and it's centered if you set it in the right place on your car. It does have loop recording. It automatically switches. There's no gap between it. It doesn't switch with a 3-second gap. So it actually is perfectly timed to switch over. Of course, you have a 2.7-inch LCD screen. So you can play back the video. You can also watch what your camera's doing, or you can screensaver it and it'll go off so you don't have any light affecting your use. It does support parking monitor and motion detection, which we don't use because we don't have a backup battery system to let it be used like that. G-sensor does work. Whenever you put it on, if you have it running and you flip this, that's usually enough to lock one file. When you open it into the computer, it actually has it set as a DCIM type file or camera file and a locked file or something like that. It shows separate, so you can actually go to that one video easier. It has license plate input and camera power off function, the auto off. License plate, I have no clue why they have it, and the camera auto off works great. Had no problem with that. It does have an actual Starlight lens, which is very impressive. It's not night vision. It's not the green hue that you get with military night vision. What it does is it takes from a full daylight. If it goes to dark, it'll actually switch to a black and white monochrome design. And that actually allows the light to be picked up easier for the lens. So if you're in a dark area, you can pick up what's around you a lot better. Same as most security cameras you have out there. It'll go to night vision. It has like the infrared lights. It's black and white. This actually will pick up infrared lights when it's on regular lens. It'll have a purple hue to it. Whenever it switches over to Starlight lens, then it actually has, you can see the bright light coming from it, and there's an audible click, so you can tell when it goes from standard to night vision or Starlight back to standard. So it's very cool that. It does take your micro SD card or the micro SDHC. It's up to 32 gigabytes. So we have, it's right here. I went ahead and pulled it out slightly so you can see. And that's how it works. The writing, the front of it, goes towards the front of the camera. Your metal connectors go towards the screen in the back. So that's the best way to remember it. Slips in, locks in. This side has your arrow up, menu, and arrow down, which you can see from there. And it has your lights to show you charging and active. On this side you have OK, switch to burst camera so you can get pictures, the stills instead of the video. Lock button so you can lock your video into place and it won't override it. And then your power button. And there are those four. On the front you have, looks like a small speaker there. It does show it's full HD. And then on this side, come on, shows it has the night vision. I'm guessing those are speakers and maybe microphones, but there's on each side. Then you have the lens. It has your slide top, so it slides back into it, and it's firm. You have your power right there. And then on this side, you have the HDMI, or reverse that, I guess. That's HDMI. That's power. On the bottom, you have a reset. Okay, there's a microphone. You have your reset button, and you have a microphone. Now, what's interesting about this camera is it actually comes with an 8 GB Class 10 SD card, micro SD, which is a little bit small. If it's just you don't want to spend the money on a 32 right now, it's going to overwrite quickly. But if you get into an accident and you lock it immediately, or the jarring of it will lock it, you're fine. 8 GB is all you need for in case of an accident, or you see something you want to keep. If you have too many hard bumps that lock them, you're going to end up losing the function of it until you go in and reformat it and get it going again. So I always recommend getting a 32 for it, but it comes with a free Class 10 8 GB, which is very impressive. It also has a reset tool, so if it has any issues, you can reset it right then and there instead of trying to find a toothpick or get an earring or something like that, jam in there to reset it. I'll grab the box here in a minute and show you all what's got in it. So far, there's been no issue. I do notice that whenever you push the buttons, they have a nice click. It almost looks like the whole thing is moving. The whole plastic here, it's a little bit soft, but there shouldn't be a lot of messing with that. It doesn't seem to have much of a rattle right now. It did have a rattle earlier, so I'm not sure what that was for, but I've had no problems with it. Suction cup is good. First time putting it on, it snapped in extremely hard from this, and it was almost a pain to get on. Now it seems like it's a little bit soft. It's not giving quite the same amount of pressure. So I've got to keep an eye on, make sure there's no rips on the inside, because if it starts to rip inside there, these become worthless. Being cold, I could see it probably isn't going to pull as well or suction as well because it's really cold out. But we'll keep an eye on it and keep playing with it, see what we get. You know, if there's any issues, I can contact the Electron shop and get a new one. Real quick, I'm going to cut this out so it may look a little jumpy, but I'm going to go get the box. Alright, now this won't have the power cable in it because I already have that in the car. And it seems like it's a very generic box. As you can see, it just shows full HD car recorder, full HD 1080p, and then it has your Conbrov information. Which just, thank you for choosing Conbrov cameras. Happy with it. Share your experience with an Amazon review. Any questions? Our friendly customer service are to help you. Support@conbrov.com. And then the front just has the barcode, and it shows as Starlight. It's hard to get this camera to focus right, but right there, it actually have Conbrov Real Starlight. It doesn't say light all the way. Dashboard recorder, and of course made in China, which most of them are. On this side you have HDR 16 or HRD 168. You just got the basic descriptions of picture descriptions of what it does there, and then nothing there and nothing there. So basic box. I guess it's easier to do it this way than to have specialty boxes made, which is fine because the price, this is a $70 camera. A lot more expensive than I usually go for, but I want to have a good quality camera for Shorty. This is the top piece that goes in there. The camera sets in that hole, and this is just your support bracket for the back of it. Nothing major. You do get a user manual that shows it is the Super Night Vision dash camera, model DC 6000, and the back does say it's Conbrov, same as the front, so that's good. The camera came in this soft bag. The power cable came in this one, which is about 13 foot long, same as all the other ones. Works great. It can run around the car to hide. This bag had the mount bracket on it. Comes with a micro USB or the mini USB, I guess. The micro is what most phones use. So it has a mini USB and USB cable for running it as a webcam or whatever you need here in your room, or to transfer files, which is the primary reason I'd say it's there, so you can transfer your files from there to your computer without taking the card out. And this is your reset tool. This actually will work for, like my cell phone has the drop-in SD card expansion. You have to have a tool like this to get it out, so it works for multiple purposes. And the best part is the 8 GB free card. So see, it comes just like that. Get into it and check out all the good stuff. It is a Kingston 8 GB micro SD HC class 10, and some other little things made in Taiwan. So this is actually very nice, getting a free card with it. Now, granted, $70, you'd expect to get something, but, and honestly, if they would throw in a 32 GB card, it would be a step up, because that's what it needs for proper running. But this is great. Now I have another one I can use for the GoPro or any other camera I have, or just as a backup. So that's a heck of a good deal. So the camera cost $70, $69.99 with free shipping. Is it worth it? I would definitely say hell yes. Playing with it for the short time have had it and reviewing the recordings, it is the best looking camera on the video playback I've ever seen. I can actually pause the video with Shorty going 70 miles an hour on I-44 and pause at the right time, and you can clearly read the street signs for mileage or the next exit, next town. It is plainly visible. So this has great quality daytime recording. Nighttime, it illuminates the entire area perfectly. You can see everything around you. It does blind out some of the signs because the headlights will actually reflect off of them, and that overdoes the light, so it can't read the signs. And you can't see the color of cars. It's basically light or dark. But we don't use audio recording when we are testing, because we don't want to have audio on the YouTube reviews like music or audiobooks that Shorty uses. The first 2 videos I'll add does have audio. It's from me just using it with no sound, but for her using it, I don't want to cut out audio to try to get just the right area, so we don't do it, but it does work. It sounds great. So far this has been the best option. I'm actually looking to buy another one for my car pretty soon, because she's going to steal this one from me. So I now have her Hoju car camera for my car, and she's going to steal this one because it's a better quality and better option. So I'll probably in the next few weeks look to buy another one, just because it's something that I see a great benefit for. So definitely, if you want to try to get one, Electron Shop is where I got it, and great people so far, or sellers. I've never actually met any of them, but they were immediate with, here's your shipping information. If you have any problems, let us know. I usually test that theory. I'll email them back, ask them just a random question. This one I asked them about the mount, just because I've had issues with these mounts before. They responded quickly. We can work out if we need a new one, no problem. Generally they come from China, so it might take a while, but luckily it's not a problem yet, so it was just a test. I mean, this has been a great camera. So overall, if you have the $70, I would 100% say get this camera. It is literally the best one I've seen under $100. There may be other ones out there that are good, but the fact that it actually switches from regular camera to the monochrome low light camera and shows better around the area for doing it, it's hard to beat. This is a great option for entry level, not high end, doesn't have GPS or any of that stuff, but it is the best budget high-end budget camera that I've ever actually tried. So this is definitely a win. I would definitely say try getting it if you're able to. And no matter what, get a camera. It saves you from getting screwed over on accidents, and your insurance might cut you a break if you have a dash cam. So check into that. Either way, get you a camera. You don't want to face a citation or insurance hit because somebody else hit you and blamed you for it. Just watch some of these videos on YouTube of car camera videos, and you'll see the kind of crap goes on. So be safe. Just after this, you'll have the video. It's a 1 minute worth of different videos to show you the quality. Check it out. That way you know what you're getting into. You know the quality. If you like the video, hit a like. If you want to see more reviews, I'm going to start doing just reviews on my own stuff. But if you want to see more of the reviews, subscribe. And if you go to Amazon, I'll have it linked in the description for this actual listing. I'm not getting paid by them or anything. All it is I'm letting people know where I get these items, and if it's a good one, they can go there to get it. If it sucks, I want them to have the address so they don't get it from there. But this one is definitely a win, so click on the link down there in the description. Check out the camera on Amazon. If you get one, great. I don't get anything out of it, but it'll help you out. So thank you very much. Y'all have a great day.